Okay, so I've been making my faux leather earrings tonight, and or I guess it's this morning. It's 2:18 a.m. Um, so I need earring cards to put them on, so it looks a little bit more put together than just throwing some earrings into a baggie or something. So I have an idea. We're gonna see if it works. So I went to Design Space and I went to the images tab and I'm going to look up, let's try a label. All right. So we want something kind of square. Ooh, that's perfect. Let's do this. And it's free. All right, let's insert this image. This is 3 inches. This is probably perfect. One, so almost 2 inches across. Make that just a little bit big, like about there. Okay. So that would be the backing. Let's make this white. My paper's white. It really doesn't matter what color I make it. I'm just trying to do it so I can see. Okay. So I'm going to make a circle. I want to make the little flaps that you put the earrings through. So I'm going to do a circle. I'm going to unlock it here. And I'm going to make it an oval. All right. Then I'm going to duplicate this. I right click and duplicate. And I'm gonna make it so I'm gonna make it just make it just a smidge smaller. Let's unlock it and do it this way. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. All right, let's go ahead and center this. So I selected both of them and I'm gonna do a line, center horizontally. I'm gonna make this white so I can see this. Okay, that let me move it in just a little bit more. All right, let's align that again. All right, I am going to select that and I'm going to slice it. Delete the parts I don't need. Okay, so we've got this. I need to, hmm, actually, get rid of this and let's do a square. I'm gonna unlock this. So I just want these outer edges to cut. So so these are going to be the flaps. Let's just try this. I have no idea if this is going to work. It was just crazy idea. All right, let's get rid of this, get rid of this, move this out of the way. All right, and get rid of this. Okay, my theory is this should work. Okay, so now I need the actual holes for the earrings to go through. So I'm going to make this tiny, tiny, tiny. Like about so. I could probably even make it smaller, but we'll leave it at that. I'm going to duplicate that so I have the same exact size. And I'm going to put this over here. All right. Let's go ahead and align center vertically. Okay. This one looks a little bit too far in. All right. So let's try that. I'm going to go ahead and attach all this so it stays in the same place. Let's just make it black. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on my card. And I think I'm using white cardstock because that's all I have. So to fancy it up some, I'm going to have the Cricut write my business name up here and then maybe my website down here. So let's do this. Let's do text. Put Callie's Creations. Make it a bit smaller, a lot bit smaller. We'll say about right there. Okay, so if I kept it like this, well, first of all, let's get rid of this and let's go ahead and attach all this. So I drew a box and I did attach. So that way it's going to stay intact. Okay, so now I'm going to click on this and go move backward so I can see this. All right, so now I want the Cricut to draw or write this. So I'm going to change my line type from cut to draw. And you'll notice that it just does the outline. So I'm going to see if I can find a writing font that is all, that it's solid. So I'm going to go to my fonts. And then I'm going to filter these by writing fonts. Okay, mine does not have any. So let's see if I have any that I already have. Let's try that. No, I don't like that. Do I really want to pay for a writing font? Not so much. Let me go back to system. Take off this filter. And find one that I really like. Let's see what this one will do. Most writing fonts, most fonts in general are going to not be, they're mostly going to be outlines, but we'll try this. Line type, draw. Okay, that's the same way. Let's see. We want to find one. These all say, if you notice under the fonts, they say single line cutting. We want to see if one of them says writing. Let's try this. This should be. Okay, there we go. That one would be solid. So let's do our letter spacing. Ah. I can already tell I'm going to have to ungroup. Yep. All right, let's get this out of the way. I'm turning off the grid really quick. Okay, ungroup. Because I lost an apostrophe here somewhere. Oh, I don't want that one. I want that. Bring that up some. Bring that in. That looks pretty good. I'm not going to mess with that. Right. Bring the R in just a bit. A. T. I-O-N. Oh, undo that. This all looks good. So I'm going to do that and move it all together. All right, very good. So now it's a cursive font. And like I always preach, weld, weld, weld when it comes to cursive fonts. Okay. There's that. Okay, let's make sure this is still set to draw. It is. All right, let's put, all right, we're not going to worry about my website right now because I'm building a new one and it's not ready yet. So let's go ahead. Okay, that's already set to cut. That's set to draw. All right, let's attach this all together so it stays intact. Oh, that did not work. Attach. All right, now let's hit make it. Okay, so we're going to do continue. So this is going to do 2 steps. It's going to draw and then it's going to cut. Oh, I need to go back and edit this. Let's cancel this really quick. Well, let's just do a test. No, I don't want to cancel. Okay. I need to choose my material. I am using cardstock. And it's heavy cardstock. All right, so you'll notice right here, it says load tools and material. It says load black pen and clamp A, load fine point blade. This should already be installed. And then I'll show you how to install the pen. Okay. Okay, now that we have the design all figured out and we have sent it to be cut, I'm going to show you what to do now. This is clamp A. This is clamp B. Clamp B, excuse me, has your blade in it. Clamp A is where we're going to put our pen. I can only find one pen and it happens to be my favorite color, so we're going to go with it. All you do is you open this up, put your pen in, push it down till it clicks. Close the door. And then put it in like you normally would. Load it. Wait for the Cricut button to flash to start cutting. And let's see what it does. So it's writing right now. Now it's about to cut. Okay, let's see how it did. Okay, whoops. Let me unzoom this. So you see that it wrote it, and then you can see the cuts. So, normally for paper, I would use a blue mat, but since this mat has gotten a lot of use, it's not as sticky, so it's okay to use this. Okay. Wow, it did this almost perfectly. So I'm going to use my tool to poke out the holes. And then I'm going to put my hometown earrings. Which, did you know? There is a Las Vegas, New Mexico. I did not. Found that out today when I was making these. So these are my hometown earrings. So it's in the shape of your state, and then the heart goes wherever your hometown is. So I think these were absolutely a success. So I am going to make them. Whoops, I put this in wrong. I'm going to go ahead and make them for all the earrings that I just made. So there you go. How to make earring cards.